Who?
Gun kata in the movie.
What is that movie?
I'm trying to think of the movie, but they literally was fighting with the guns.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like
that.
Yeah.
And that, I think, would be more so your speed.
Yeah.
Because realistically, like when you, as far as military stuff goes, nobody, they do, but once you get to a certain rank.
Yeah, I know that.
Nobody
Like
doing that
those
shit.
teams.
It's all about
Yeah.
it's all about the M16.
Yeah.
And the M16 is a rifle, which is more so long distance.
Yeah.
Right.
So most Marines, most military in general, they're not kicking in doors. It's very small, like, percentage of military in general that's kicking in doors and shooting you.
It's like a special op type shit,
Close
pretty
up.
much.
Yeah.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
Most of it is like we're protecting this perimeter,
Oh, we're going to stay put.
and if you come within 100 yards, bullshit. As far as Marines go, I can't talk about other ones.
Yeah.
As far as Marines go, if you come within 500 yards, 5 football fields,
Damn.
You're getting shot.
I'm watching you.
Oh, okay.
Know what I mean? 300 yards,
I'm warning you.
yeah, like you might, we're not trained to give warning shots.
Oh, as soon as they boom, boom. Okay.
We're not trained to give warning shots.
Yeah, okay.
If you get to 100 yards and you can hear us, we might tell you, like, stop. Kif, if you're in Iraq. That's how you say kif. Kif.
I mean, stop.
Stop.
Okay.
Or we'll give you the, like, don't come any closer.
Yeah, but that's a lot. Like 300 yards. That's three
listen,
football fields feet. Like
we're not taught to speak loudly. You hear us.
Like you have
I
like
guarantee you hear us.
Jesus
You hear us.
Christ.
We're making sure you hear us. We're not whispering to you. Hey,
It's
stop.
like you got
Stop,
like a
please.
horn, like a big ass speaker, bullhorn type shit. Like
You know.
Jesus, okay,
Bro, before
gotcha.
you got to the 100-yard point, you knew that
I warned you,
was
bitch.
telling you stop. Exactly. And we're not trying to be like, yo, we're just gonna kill everybody, because some people want help.
Yeah.
Some people want help. But we're still telling you to stop.
How do you distinguish though?
Once you get to the 100-yard, we're pointing our guns at you. Now, if you didn't hear me say stop in your own language, and then you don't see me doing this, at that point, you have to think the mentality. Stop thinking like a regular Joe, but think about how every single person that's behind you could die if this person in front of you
It's a bomber.
is a bomber.
So it's just one person just watching.
It could be one person.
No, I'm saying like as far as like on y'all side. It's
Nah,
just
it'll
one
be a
Marine.
few.
Okay.
Like there's one end over. If let's imagine it a square
Like
or a
fort,
rectangle,
like a fort,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. You ever played the games like
Commandos.
Call of Duty and
some
shit.
yeah, one of those where you have
Yeah.
you have a thing that you have to protect. In my situation in Fallujah, you ever heard of Fallujah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
that's out in
Iraq.
In Iraq.
In
Iraq.
Oh, yeah?
That's a really
Fallujah
small
was
town
one of
in
the bigger
Iraq.
deals.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
one
I
of the
know
bigger
that.
deals.
Okay.
And I didn't have to, I'll be honest, I didn't have to deal with kicking indoors. I never did that. I did go out into Fallujah a few times, but it was never the kicking doors. It was more so like intel. We had to do something over here and then bring it back. But when we did go out, it was more so like you have to protect, when we didn't go out, rather. You have to protect the compound, and the compound is a rectangle.
Right.
So imagine there's a spot here, maybe one in the middle, and then another 2 spots here, and then there's one in the middle over here. So there's a guy here, and you can probably see the one over there, and you can see the one over there, but you can't hear each other.
Okay, you far away, got you.
And you guys all have to the perimeter. The
Yeah,
one in the middle
gotcha.
is doing this. The one over there, he's doing that, and vice versa, around.
Yeah.
You have to protect the compound.
Yeah.
So a lot of the shit that we had to deal with, as far as my company, because I was a radio guy.
Okay.
So if
Radio
I went
communications.
outside, I had a fucking big ass antenna, which in a sense is like a goddamn
A book bag, a big ass backpack.
like a target.
I was just about to say that because man, big
Target. I mean,
mad big,
Yes,
but you know, we would be out there because we need to keep communications up, and you have to have the antenna sticking all the way out your back. But if we wasn't doing that, you was on the base just kind of protecting. So if somebody came towards the thing, all your job was to do was stop. Kif. Stop. Kif. All right. If you don't stop again.
Have you ever had an incident that you had to do that and shoot somebody?
You had to use force.
I have shot. I honestly can't say
Yeah.
How
We got
many
you.
people
We
have
got you.
actually-
Yeah. That's against the law.
No. You don't have to say that, but no. It's not a thing. But
But-
what I'm saying is like, yeah, like so
Nah,
even
yeah, that-
on
that
that, like,
happens.
for instance, you have to like, yo, stop. They didn't listen. It's not.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
So, like, fuck.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah. So like, so you grew up in the Bronx, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So like, how different is it like going from like a city boy to like out like in like different countries and just experiencing that shit? Because it's so different from out here
No,
than
it's
New York
nuts.
than it is in other places.
It's mind blowing. When I first got out there, because before I got to Iraq, actually what happened is we went from California, because I was
Okay.
based in California, Camp Pendleton. Went from California, we took a plane to Cuba. From Cuba, we took a ship to Iran.
Jesus Christ,
And
really?
then from Iran, we took a convoy into Iraq. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying this.
How long is
but,
how long is a ship ride from Cuba to Iran?
I
That's
think it
long,
was like
pause,
3
like-
weeks.
Wow.
It was like
Yeah,
3
that's
weeks.
far,
And that's
bro.
like 3 weeks with like food. Like you already
Yeah,
packed everything
chilling,
up.
eating,
and
and
y'all
then-
Yeah,
just-
you got niggas peeling
That shit
potatoes
sounds
downstairs,
cool.
bro.
Mad spades.
You had that mass
Mad
space?
spades.
Yeah, imagine. Oh, you in the fucking boat? Like you got nothing to do.
Yo, you come outside and you just see water. And then you go to sleep. And then you wake up and you go outside and you see water.
You felt like a navy. You felt like a navy guy.
Yeah.
Can't that be
But
scary?
if you think, like, Marine Corps is literally a part of the Navy,
Is it?
but I'm a Marine. I'm not.
But that's what I'm
part
saying.
of
Like
it.
the navy, I know like navy in the water like all the time, right? Like,
Y'all get
I mean,
offended
for the
like
most part.
y'all
Yeah,
get
they get
offended,
people-
offended.
people do, though.
Some people get offended.
Y'all get offended,
I
right?
don't
When you
get,
be
I don't
like,
get
oh,
offended. I mean, look, like
if somebody
I
calls you
don't-
army boy,
You see
you see it?
All right, it's not
Hey,
that I'm
Army boy.
offended,
Fucking
right?
Army
But hey,
boy.
check this out. If you become a Marine
Yeah.
and then you decide, you know what, I want to be in the Army today. You done with the Marine Corps, you finished, and you're like, I want to go to the Army. You went to boot camp to become a Marine.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to any boot camp after that. If I want to go Army, I just go Army.
okay.
I don't go to boot camp.
Oh,
My boot camp trumps all boot camps.
really? So if you started
All
off, at,
boot
so
camps.
if you started off at the army first, and
Then
you
you
want to
gotta
go to
go to boot
Marines,
camp
you gotta go
again.
to boot camp. Get
Again.
the fuck out. All right, say less.
But as a Marine,
Say less.
I want to be Air Force, then I go Air Force.
All
and I
right, so
just go.
So let me ask you something.
That's
Who is frontline out of everybody?
Army,
Army's frontline, right?
right?
Sort
No?
of, because they're
I heard
bigger,
that, but I want to know,
they're
but
bigger.
not really.
No.
No.
like Iraq. Let's put Iraq in your situation,
In your
right?
perspective.
In your
Look, check
in your
it out.
situation.
I'm gonna do this real quick. First to go, last to leave. That's crazy because it said Army.
You see?
It says Army.
It says Army.
The Army,
not
right?
Army.
Right. So I heard that. The
I'm mad that says that. I was like,
Army I've heard the Army goes front line, like because Army's like ground,
Yeah.
right?
it's more so bigger.
Yeah.
Or does it depend? What kind of war is it?
It's just bigger. It's just bigger. The
More
Army
people.
is way bigger
Than any
than
other-
anything else. Anything else. The Coast Guard is included in the Army.
You see that's okay. That's different then, because I thought
Gotcha.
Coast Guard
The
was
Army
different.
is
Didn't know
huge.
that.
And then the Marine Corps is a small portion. But,
Wow, get out of here. But Air Force got his
send
own
us-
thing too, right?
and then at the end, we leave.
Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I tell you this now because there's still people right now in Camp Fallujah, I guarantee it. And I was there in 2004.
Sheesh.
I mean, so
Damn, that's
we
crazy.
last to leave, bro.
No, but I did hear that like the Marines are like top gunners, like Marines are top. No,
Like
Marines
I
are
said,
top gunners,
it's
like
just, you can look this up. You can Google it. If you do Marine Corps boot camp,
heavy.
there's no more boot camps that you have to do. You got it. We don't
That's
have to
good,
train you
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
But anything. But if you are the Air Force or the Navy or the Army, then my man, you got 3 months before you can be called a Marine. Period. I don't care if you're a sergeant in the Air Force or a sergeant in the Army. You're a recruit until you earn the right to become a Marine.
Wow. So
That's tough.
let me ask you a thing, right? So you say you had to go out there and do intel and all that other stuff, right? How did it feel to be amongst those people there? You know what I'm saying? Just walking in, because it's gotta be you knowing that the terrorists like fucking
It's
like
there.
the bombers and all that shit. They can put little kids to have bombs on all that shit, right? Like and you know what I'm saying?
I never had to deal with little kids per se, personally.
Right.
But there was a lot of situations more so in like driving, right?
Okay.
So we go on convoys. A convoy is a movement from point A to point B,
Okay.
Okay.
and there's no stopping.
Regardless of what's
There's-
going on.
I don't know if you like in the military. It's very clear cut.
Yeah.
This is what I'm telling
Right,
you.
it's just straight. Like,
So-
yo,
So
nothing
it doesn't
else.
matter
So
what's
when they
going
tell
on.
you
It doesn't matter what's going on,
there's
right?
no
Like,
If there's-
stopping.
If there's traffic, we're moving
There's
traffic,
no
bro.
stopping.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't
I
be
seen
any
that shit,
clearer.
I seen
So
that
if
shit
there's
on
cars in the
videos,
way,
no stopping.
you ransacking those
Ransacking
cars.
Check
them
this out,
shits,
bro.
nigga.
Yeah,
I seen that on
yeah,
YouTube.
Yeah, I want to hear.
I
Go
seen
ahead.
that on YouTube.
If there's what they do, right? What they do is they'll send their kids out to ask for food.
See, that's the shit right there.
America, stop! Food! And we tell them to get out the way. And the thing is, in the military, you give up your right to think, in a sense.
Pretty much.
Your job is to do what you're told.
What you're told, yeah.
Do what you're told.
Yeah,
It's very
because-
easy
because
job.
one little thing, that
It's a
shit
very
can
easy
turn-
job. Do what you're
turn
told.
ugly.
Some people try to do what they think.
Was right.
It's not your
Okay.
job.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's not your job.
Not to think.
Do what you're told.
Yeah.
And some people take it for face value. I'm going to do what I'm told. So, this kid walks out into the road. And he's like, feed me candy, America, America. And you're like, get out the road. You cannot stop.
Run him over.
You got to go.